move. "We'll take care of it," said Finn. Repairing the miles of fencing would take him and Miguel all summer, but the Lonegans were paying well enough, and it would keep Finn out of Sean's way. Maybe Mrs. Lonegan knew this. Maybe that was why she'd asked him. "Here's something else for you." She pulled a folded piece of paper from her pocket and slid it across the plastic tablecloth. Printed on the paper was this: "Reaching for the stars, with hope inside our hearts. We're growing, changing, yearning, the fire within us burning. To be the people we need to be, to make the changes we need to see, we must keep reaching for the stars, with hope inside our hearts." Mrs. Lonegan said, "It's a poem about hope. I found it on the World Wide Web." The goat said, "Meh." Mrs. Lonegan favored the goat with a frown, then turned back to Finn. Mr. O'Sullivan, what inspires you?" Was this a trick question? "I'm not sure what you—" "When I was a girl, I wanted to raise champion show cats." Mrs. Lonegan had a white Persian named Fabian that she liked to dress in skirts and push around in a baby carriage. "Really, it's true. I grew up on a dairy farm where cats were for mousing and nothing more. My father wouldn't even let them in the house. He said it was because of the hairballs, but I was determined. I saved up all my pennies and bought my first Persian when I was 18. My father told me to choose between living in his house and keeping my cat. What do you think I chose?" This was not a trick or a question. It was a speech. Finn stayed quiet. "My point is that you have to fight for what you believe in. So what do you believe in? You must believe in something. What do you want to do?" It popped out before he had a chance to think about it, before he could remind himself not to. "I want to find Roza. I want to bring her back." Mrs. Lonegan steadied herself by gripping the table, as if Finn had just declared his intention to train unicorns for the fairy circus. "I know it's been difficult," she said, pouring him a cup of lemonade with the concentration of a scientist measuring hydrochloric acid. "Sometimes people are not who we think they are. We didn't know anything about her." "Yes, we did. We do." "Nothing about her past," said Mrs. Lonegan. "Nothing that might help us find her." He gave up, tossed the rest of the brownie to the goat. "I know that." "Everybody has a story," Mrs. Lonegan said, her voice dreamy and distant. "Everybody has secrets." Finn turned away from the refreshment table. He took a long pull of the lemonade, which thankfully contained sugar, when he saw the movement, or rather the lack of movement, a peculiar pocket of stillness in the middle of all that color and bustle.